Did you know that a single news event could cause the Forex market to swing hundreds of pips? And if you're not watching the right news events, you could be missing out on some of the biggest opportunities. If you're new over here, my name is Kenya. I'm one of the owners, educators, and professional traders at BK Trading Academy. I'm also a wife, a mom of three, and I've been trading for about 9 years now. I do this full time and I absolutely love it. We have an awesome academy of students and a wonderful community that's growing every single day. And today, I want to just talk to you about news trading because I remember in my career at one point where I was just solely focused on technical trading. I wanted to implement fundamentals into my trading. I didn't understand it. And I used to just think that, you know what, I don't even need that. But I started to realize later on that by understanding news, I could strengthen my analysis and also the outcome of my trades, which is exactly what I did. So let's go ahead and hop into fundamentals. And I'm going to show you exactly how all of this works and how to apply it.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.
So let's talk about what fundamental trading is. Fundamental trading is simply just where you're analyzing the market based on economic and news events in order to help you predict the movement of the market. Instead of relying solely on technical indicators, fundamental traders focus on things like economic data, central bank decisions, and geopolitical events to help them make informed decisions. I'm going to show you how I'm preparing for next week's USD rate report. So I don't trade all fundamental news. There are certain news events that I like to watch. Some I like to sit on the sidelines and kind of watch and see what happens, but you need to know that there are several approaches when you are fundamental trading. Popular types of approaches are you can do pre-news trading, so those where you place a trade right before the news. And if you believe that the market will move in your favor in that particular direction, then you will position yourself for that opportunity and you have a stop loss in place if it doesn't happen. The other approach is post-news trading, which is also one of my favorites, where you can come in and pretty much trade the cleanup of the news report. That is, once the initial market reaction has happened, you look for opportunities to either trade in that direction or you can trade the correction if there's been a massive impulse. And the other strategy, which is something that I used to do, is called straddle trading. This is where you place positions in both directions. So you're placing both buy and sell limit orders so that the market can work in your favor in either direction. So that is a strategy in itself, and it definitely takes experience, it takes practice, and those are the different types of approaches. Is one better than the other? In my approach, I have learned to just kind of accept that, you know what, there are different things that work for different people. I don't believe in saying that fundamental is the only way to go, that price action is the only way you should trade. Price action is definitely king, but I definitely think that you have to find what works to you. And when you have a proven blueprint that works for you, that is what you keep doing over and over and over again until changes are, necessary. So let's go ahead and hop in. I'm going to show you exactly how to go to an economic report like Forex Factory and then how to apply that information to help you in your trading. So let's go ahead and dive in. This is forexfactory.com. This is one of the economic calendars that I like to follow for Forex news. And as you can see, next week we have on Wednesday the USD federal funds rate. This is a big report that you definitely want to pay attention to. So when you are looking at which news reports to trade, you always want to pay attention to economic policies such as federal funds rate. You want to pay attention to job report such as employment changes or unemployment or NFP, which is non-farm payroll. Those are pretty big reports. And we go more in depth in this in our academy, but those are a few that you want to pay attention to. And when you are looking at these reports, it's really good that maybe you start out in a demo account and you observe and also note what you see. Now, how do you read this? So when you're looking at this, you can see that federal funds rate is next week. If I click on this envelope, it's going to tell me everything I need to know. This shows me to the right the history of those rates and how they have been performing over the last couple of months. As you can see, it says all the same information, so there's been no change in rate. However, they are forecasting a reduction of rate next week at 5.25. Okay, so that's a 0.25% reduction of the previous report, and that's what we're looking for. So actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. So if this comes in greater than 5.25, then that is going to strengthen the USD currency. However, if it comes in lower than 5.25, that tells me that, for example, if I am trading USD JPY, this market will drop. So if that news comes in bearish, okay, so that means that if there is a rate decrease, then USD JPY is going to decline to the downside. Right now, I am in a buy on this asset right now for multiple reasons, but it's Friday, and right now I am trading USD JPY, but let me show you what I'm seeing overall. So on the monthly, you're going to notice that USD JPY is sitting at a really strong demand level. This level here was last tested back in December of 2023, And now the market is here once again. So this is a monthly level. And although we are quite bearish, what gives me confidence to take this trade is that I understand technically and also fundamentally what's happening right now with both of these currencies. So when you are trading fundamentals, it's so important that in Forex, you understand the economies for both of the pairs that you are trading. You're always going to look to the economic reports and see what type of news is coming up, the most important news that's going to impact the outcome of your trade. Right now, I love that on the monthly, this is still in an uptrend. It is at a significant level in our trend. So notice that if we just follow the market structure, we follow the highs and lows, you can see that prices retrace back to a previous area of structural support. And this is a good opportunity, especially if we are wanting to swing trade this possibly and get a couple hundred pips. Now, also, if we are scalping or doing short-term trading, this is attractive as well because it is at a weekly level where strong buying pressure came in the past. Then I can continue to drill down. I can go down to the weekly and you can see that on the weekly, if I simply capture this in a channel, you can see that price is at the bottom of our weekly channel right now. It's in a reversal zone and we're also looking for wick rejection in that zone. We're looking for buyers to come in just like they stepped in the last time, okay? I can continue to drill down further and this is just my multiple time frame analysis. I already know what's happening for next week. So next week's news is not until Wednesday. Right now it is Friday. So price is at a weekly level right now. And if I wanted to short-term trade this, I could trade this from this daily level. I can continue to drill down and I can even go to the intraday time frame and I can look for an opportunity off of this. And I'm going to enter this based on proven rules that I have traded consistently over and over again. So I've been trading for a very long time. I have several approaches to the market, but I can tell you that this was a setup that I was very confident in taking for multiple reasons. What I saw in that weekly time frame, we also have some divergence on the 2-hour and the daily time frame. So if I simply wanted to draw divergence, which is a reversal pattern, you can see that we've been quite bearish on USD JPY and we have some bullish divergence on the 2-hour. And now you can see price reacting off of that divergence setup. Okay, so I'm just showing you how I'm able to read the news report, prepare for next week, and then how I'm also finding short-term opportunities around this. So right now, if I believe that USD JPY is going to keep growing, which I do believe is going to happen, I think that I could possibly even get back to about maybe 141 or 142 in between today and Wednesday of next week. Okay, when Wednesday comes, when the news comes, I'm going to be out of this trade. Now, why? I have a strong feeling there's going to be a reduction of rate for USD. And if that's the case, this price is going to fall. So what I'm going to do is gain some profits right now. And when the news happens, I'm going to watch to see what happens. If a rate reduction comes in, I don't know if I'm going to be interested in shorting. I probably will because price is already so low. I'm not really comfortable in shorting when price is so low. So I probably will sit on the sidelines and I will see how low the market will go because since it's already oversold, and if I even just go to like the daily time frame and I throw on divergence on this chart, you can see that the RSI is almost approaching the 20 level. If I go to the weekly, it's already at the 20 level and seemingly ready to turn. So if this market does drop even more next week, I'm going to be looking for the next major reversal zone where I can come in and trade the cleanup of that report. So the main important thing is making sure that you have a plan and that you have some type of strategy around your approach when you are trading news. I also want to stress that a lot of this takes time and it takes a lot of practice. And if you aren't doing that practice, it's going to take you a very long time to understand it. It's really helpful when you do have a mentor or someone who can help you understand at a faster pace, and you can maybe implement some of the things that they have learned to help you have an advantage in the market. But the main thing is, you guys, is knowing the type of reports you need to watch and also studying those reports and looking at how the market reacts around them. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Comment below and let me know, do you trade fundamentals? And if so, what are your favorite reports to trade or watch? And yeah, and what questions you might have around this. If you are new here, be sure that you subscribe, that you turn on notifications, and you watch for any updates of our new videos. And if you are a new or struggling trader, I invite you to come and join us in BK Trading Academy. We have an awesome community. You can learn everything that we offer on our website, in addition to listening to a lot of the testimonials that we have. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And until then, God bless.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.